Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I have Patricia Benedict in the studio with me, and she wants to read a letter that she wrote, an urgent letter that she wrote to the commissioner regarding Crawford. I don't remember his first name, Derek Crawford, who is in the hotel up there in St. Philip. Patricia?
Yes, Ms. Veronica, it's quite a few people. Okay, this is Commissioner of Police, Mr. Richard Boyce, in care of retired Commissioner Oral Williams. Because like I said, I have to do it that way because they shut me out of they blocked me from the emailing any emails to the headquarters.
Oh, they
So
did? Have they?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
So, 3rd of December, 2023, urgent attention. Good day, sir. I'm writing in pain. My friend Derek Crawford was set up. I will do a voice note for retired Deputy Commissioner Oral Williams because the email would be too long. I am going to challenge his arrest. And why? Because he did not do what the police asked him to when it came to me. I'm disappointed and upset. I warned everyone about PC 1850 Rock's behavior in the past. You will wait until someone get hurt or me to act. Rock made a public announcement and said, listen up, people, be careful what you say. The devil is amongst us. I said, I know you were referring to me. Rock asked me, why are you in the station? I told him Derek Crawford is staying with by me. I was waiting with Mr. Crawford's brother. I put my bag on the desk. Rock told me, take your things off my desk. You can be put out. People who have matters in their proceeded to take He proceeded to take a picture of me and said, you cannot take a picture. To cut a long story short, when I answered back to him, he said to shut up. I told him, you cannot tell him to shut up. He got up, grabbed me by the shoulders, lifted me up off my seat, and pushed me outside. A while after he came by the gate outside and told me, move. He also said to me, I will S your RH. Mm-hmm. I do not know if to be angry with y'all or PC 1850 Rock. This could have been avoided. I have complained to y'all about his behavior countless times. I went to complain to Station Sergeant Lynch. He is telling me Rock is security and the court, and I should go to police complaints. You know that's a losing cause. Every one of them take instructions from Home Affairs Minister Wilfred Abraham and the Deputy Commissioners of Police. That's the police complaints. That's somebody else. That's another thing I have to talk about, Ms. Veronica.
Okay.
Another incident unfolded where Sergeant Archer interrogating minors. They refused the parents to see the kids. Also, Bourne asked me to leave the premises because one of the parents was speaking to me. She even told them do not speak to me. I have warned y'all about Sergeant Bourne. Also, that same Friday, I was to get my complaint from the station from the instructions from Senior Superintendent Mrs. Sonia Boyce, who told me Station Sergeant Lynch is responsible for the station. Our officer came back and told me Station Sergeant Lynch said Constable Barb was on sick leave. Constable Barb told me from day one my statement was for the files. So it should be there. Do not forget when I came to do the same statement Sergeant Bourne work. Will not be surprised if she rip it up. That one had my signature. When Sergeant Bourne gave Barb instructions not to give me a copy, I'm not doing another one over. I want the same one with my signature. That dangerous and lawless behavior has to stop. Home Affairs Minister Wilfred Abraham, both deputies of Commissioners Owen Boyce and Ian Branch, Owen's brother John Boyce, Inspector Roger Babb. You have a lot of bad cops at headquarters too, who do not take instructions from you but the others. I'm going to challenge Derek Crawford arrest to the fullest. All the information will be given to Mr. Williams, and please protect him in prison, please. Remember what Home Affairs Minister and the police had the prison guards do to me? Inspector Doughton was in charge of his arrest. That was orchestrated by the police in whole town and headquarters. Regards, Patricia Benedict, CC to the Prime Minister, AG, the retired Deputy Commissioner Oral Williams, CC to the U.S. Embassy, FBI, British Embassy, Canadian Consulate, Interpol, and Internal Affairs, and the international media, Miss Veronica.
Okay, let me talk about that letter that you wrote, and especially the last part talking about protect him, please protect him. Do you think is he like, he seems like a pretty strong guy? Do you think that, what do you think is going to happen to him?
Miss Veronica, you have evil. If the Home Affairs Minister, Wilfred Abraham, could have my name, that when they checked the computer, that I was, it showed I was not a prisoner up there, Miss Veronica. That is very dangerous. And not only that, they sent Worrell, Miss Brewster, Bishop Waith. Those are the ones I work for the police and got and Miss Home Affairs, Mr. Wilfred Abraham, to do stuff to me, Miss Veronica.
I'm talking about Crawford. I'm talking about Crawford. Why do you think?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because the same thing could happen to him too, Miss Veronica. Don't forget, remember I talked about people gone missing? Mm-hmm. They had him there in all for 5 days. It's only when I called Superintendent Sonia Boyce, and she probably rang down there. Then they were very nice to me. So, and then if you see the charge, what he was charged for, Ms. Veronica, it does not make sense.
So what was he charged for?
I am not going to disclose anything yet, Ms. Veronica, because I don't want to give them, I don't want them to know what I know, because the police would try to change things, even try to change the charge sheet. So I'm gonna let them know what I know, Ms. Veronica. But compared to what all the break-ins was Sluggy doing, right? And that was a setup. Ms. Veronica, I'm not going into details of Mr. Crawford. I will speak about that. Separately. And the young man in number 6, you cannot say that you'll have me arrested or my son, because you realize you cannot get me arrested.
Let's stick to the letter that you wrote to these people. Let's stick to that. Okay, you're saying that you're here to talk about Crawford, but you can't really talk about Crawford. You're here to beg for him. Wait. You did an email asking for him to be kept safe.
Yes.
But yet you can't tell us why he will be.
Yet.
He will. Okay.
Go ahead. You go. Sorry.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I think you know my mother. Trust no one. I just don't understand how you can stand in the place and you actually vouching for someone when you may not have been there. How do you do that? What part of you does that? Is it love? Is it something called love?
No, Miss Veronica. It has nothing to do with that. And if he is found guilty of anything, but it's just the charge sheet is so ridiculous. The charge is so ridiculous, and due to the fact, had I not, that's why I told you people go missing, had I not continuously kept on ringing that phone, how long they would have had him in the prison, the cell in Spice Town? And if nobody knew where he was, what would have happened to him? That's why I spoke about when people go missing, Miss Veronica. This is what I'm talking about. But I'll do a separate one on that. There's certain things I will not want to give away, because what the police do when they realize I given away information is, for example, Colin McDonald Green. When I talk about whole town and how I said that somebody in there sound like it was Colin McDonald Green, or it resembled Colin McDonald Green. All the time we did not know which station. All of a sudden it's Hastings. But he's from St. Andrew, Miss Veronica. So you understand what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. You cannot give those police officers any information, because they change it around to make it theirs. But Miss Veronica, mm-hmm. Things are happening. Remember the stuff I told you? Things are happening. But so I have to do a separate one on Mr. Crawford. It ain't got nothing to do with love. You see, you cannot. They have me arrested 4 times, Miss Veronica. I know what they're capable of doing. Unlawfully arresting me 4 times. And that, what they arrested Mr. Crawford for does not make sense. And for, what's his name? Rock, to go in great lengths to have me not come in there. I took pictures of somebody that would have been in there, Miss Veronica, and that is why only Mr. Williams have it. There were people inside there. There was an audience when Mr. Crawford was arrested, Miss Veronica. That's what they didn't want me to see too. So when the person thought I had leave, the person walked out. I took a picture of him and marked how he was in, Miss Veronica, an individual. So they had to find out if he was from CID or he's from headquarters. So that's what they do. There's a lot of things I have not shared it for pertaining to Mr. Crawford's case. And in fact, Miss Veronica will leave it like that. Just more I have to share with you about the phone now. But we'll do another story on that, okay. Miss Veronica.
No problem.
Separate story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This is Sherry Veronica, Naked Departure Radio.